It's recycling. So those performers and singers impacted me in a way that I never really thought about, because for everyone in my family were singers.
Okay.
So I would just sing a little. I wouldn't sing a lot because everyone else was so good. I became a dancer first. Became a ballet dancer before I ever started singing. So I ran away from the music because I couldn't do what other family members could do naturally. So it took me to become a dancer into musical theater. And then once I started musical theater, I got a vocal coach who helped me connect to the natural to me. Because I was detached as a singer, I was not attached to myself. As a dancer, I was. That I always wanted to sing, and I would always sing, but I wasn't, like now it's for me, I don't think about singing, I just sing. But before I had to think about, well, how do I hit that note? I don't care if I sing the note wrong. I don't care. I'm going to hit it where I hit it and keep on moving. And next time, I've learned something. So now I'm not trying to be pretty. I'm not trying to be the best of anything. Only thing I'm trying to do every time I hit the stage is give you the best me I can give you. And I guarantee you that I'm going to touch you because I'm crazy like that.
Yes, he's crazy like that.
So, yeah, it's that generation, as I say, Motown was a school.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They taught you how to entertain. Now, you don't have to be an entertainer. You can just, mumble and be a billionaire.
And look good.
And look good. And that's all.
It's pretty simple, but too simple sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
but
that's feeling.
That's feeling. And whether this original cover thing, life is about diversity. The more you can do as an individual, the more you're going to work. Because I know a lot of people only do originals.
And they stuck in that one place, only doing originals.
Stuck in that one place. It ain't all about the money, but we need the money.
Exactly.
So I'm not saying it's wrong or bad or good. I'm just saying that the more you can do, the more you are able to work, the more of the world you get to see. It's like saying, okay, I only can learn how to do arithmetic and only adding and subtraction. That's it. I can't do anything. That just only add and subtract. That's it. That's all I can learn. That's kind of small.
Yourself in. I mean, and it's okay to be boxed in if you master what you're in the box.
Yeah.
But if something happens and you have to, you can't survive in that box, then you got to start from A. And I've seen a lot of artists, they're niche artists.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's fine if you have, a height that you want to hit and you're comfortable with it. But if that ladder gets pulled from underneath of you, what you gonna do? Now, you've traveled to a lot of countries, right? What was your best cultural experience? Like, where would you like to call home, if you didn't want to go back?
Still New York City.
Okay.
But no.
That's okay.
But I would have to be able to make the same. I could never go back to New York to live unless I'm living in the same style I'm accustomed to now. Starving artists, that's BS.
Listen.
No, that's what people say to keep you broke. Because someone's making money off of your art.
Always.
Yeah. No.
Always. Yogi, this is why I write. This is why I'm writing now. It's like I've been overseas now for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And I've learned so much traveling the world. I've learned how to actually make a career out of this and still be able to do my original music and my original projects. And unfortunately, there's so many artists who they don't understand how they can actually use this opportunity to benefit what they're trying to do. Now, the internet is big, it's booming. You don't have to travel anywhere to get an international connection and to get people knowing who you are and your music internationally. But again, like we talked about before, talking to these people, touching these people, having dinner with these people. You know how many people who I've had conversations with about investing?
Yeah.
Like, we perform, cover singers, we perform in 5-star hotels mostly, or nightclubs with big budgets, or, investors. And who do you think the clientele is that comes to these venues? People with money.
People with money.
Right? And you get so many side gigs or side deal offers and so many side projects that can actually be a benefit to your personal, projects that you would not have had access to had you only stayed on your computer in the hometown that you were from and just kind of like networked on your own.
That's, yeah,
Like,
so true.
All opportunities, to perform. Like, we don't get paid a whole lot, but the fact that we're actually able to, live in 5-star hotels and get to know people we wouldn't get to know, within our own home circles, and travel the world and do what we love to do.
What we love to do.
It's only a benefit. I've connected to people that I went to school with, people who always, who go to American Idol or try out for The Voice.
Yeah.
And that's as far as they go with, making it or try to wait for a record deal. But you're a small fish in a big pond there.
Trying to wait for a record deal.
Waiting.
And that's a business.
For
And you can
somebody
get
to
a
say
deal, you
yes.
may be shelved. You can get a deal, and you're never heard of.
It's important. That's why I do these interviews, because getting to know the artists, getting to know where they came from, getting to know that you really had no different upbringing than me.
Yeah.
You followed your dream, and not necessarily that one that said for sure Yogi Rose is going to be a star. You followed your passion, and doing that, you've made a successful career, started a family. You had so many amazing memories that you would not have had if you did not do the things that you've done.
Absolutely.
So people think of record deals or American Idol or these, TV shows, that this is the only way to get fame and fortune. Like, every opportunity is a chance to make something more of yourself.
Absolutely.
You said something to me, and the reason why I was so happy to do this interview today, and I'm happy that you came, is because you said something to me years ago. I had the opportunity to join L Live, but I was dating this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm now with L Live as we do this interview years later. But I almost burned a bridge. I almost burned a bridge because I was only thinking about right now. I came overseas saying that I wanted to pursue my passions and be an artist. But of course, as we all do, you meet somebody, you fall in love, and then sometimes your world gets flipped upside down, not necessarily for the better.
Yes.
And you looked at me and you said, when I was offered the gig with L Live, I turned it down, and you looked at me and said, "No, baby girl, no. Like, what? Like, why are you doing this?" And I was like, no, I felt like it was the right thing to do, and it wasn't. If I could change anything, I would change. One of the things I would change is being more professional, because I could have been. But I was 23, 24 at the time, very green, very still wet behind the ears, trying to figure myself out, figure out life, figure out love. And luckily, I had the opportunity to work with L Live later. But right then and there, I had somebody mature who had been in the game for a while, who was trying to tell me, this isn't the right move to make. It's important for you to talk to people who have done it before you. It's important for you to...
Absolutely.
It's the only way that you can actually get more than one vantage point.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't always have to make stupid mistakes. You don't always have to burn yourself before you can, reach your success. And I wish I would have heeded your advice, because we broke up very shortly after I decided to stay. And I basically went back to the USA with with a broken heart, and just like starting from scratch, and I didn't have to. So I want to say thank you to you. If I never said thank you for actually showing me, being there, even though I didn't heed your advice, giving me some of that wisdom.
Yeah, it's all good.
And we've been able to work together since then. And again.
But that tells you, to me, a quality of relationship is not about what happened first time we met. Quality of relationship is about what happens as time goes on. Because there are people who will meet you and will give you the world in one day, and gone. And gone. Good, bad, right, or wrong? No judgment. But one day and gone. And the people who keep coming back in and out of your life, in and out of your life, in and out of your life, at moments where you don't, it's not anything you plan, it's just the way it's supposed to be. So in each union, whatever is given at that time is what's supposed to be. Take it in, release it in love, and that allows you to have more room for more to come.